Hi, it's Glenn Darcy from Arturia, doing a video here for Sam Ash. Now we're going to be showing you our SparkLE and our Spark2 software. So SparkLE is a product that we released at the last Namm show, and it's been doing really well. We've had our Spark1 software that came with it, but now what we've done is this year we're announcing our update to Spark2. So Spark2 software, we bring a whole lot of new changes to it. We bring some new functions, some new features, as well as a new layout and a new look. So the first things that you'll notice for existing Spark owners, you'll notice that we've shown 16 pads. We have basically the same as the SparkLE layout up on the screen, but you can see here that on SparkLE you shift between your two different pad banks, but now you can display them all, so when it's playing you can see everything at once. We've updated the sequencer page, and so now you have all 16 of your instruments where you can see them all. You don't have to scroll up and down. One thing we did in the Spark2 software is we really tried to speed up the workflow. Spark was already a very fast and easy to use drum machine, but we wanted the workflow to really speed up and get even better and more performance oriented. So within the sequencer, you can see all your things here. You can edit them with a mouse. You can, of course, choose an instrument. We'll choose an instrument. I can go into my sequencer page and I can add and drop in steps, drop out steps as I'm going off of the hardware, or I can click them off of the software into them. And you can see how they go in real time here. Now going into the song page. In song mode, we've redone it more as a live performance song mode. So instead of the idea of taking your patterns, dropping them into a timeline and just playing that timeline, we drop them into columns now. And each of these columns you can play. So I could put one pattern in there that it's just going to loop and loop and loop, and then I can jump over to another column. So I might put the same pattern 3 times and then go to a different pattern and allow that to loop and then play it. But now I can choose them, pick them and choose them off of the front panel as I'm going in song mode. So this has turned it into a real live performance thing, especially when you add in the beat slicer, the filter, and the looper functionality. The biggest change is that we've always had this modular synthesizer background in the engine, but only the sound designers have had access to this so far. So what we've done is now we've brought the modular out to you guys. So as I'll try to find my mouse here. You can see that you can click on modules, you can drag the modules around, you can disconnect modules, you can connect other ones up. I have my list of modules down here. So I've got a Bode shifter, frequency shifter, but now I want the sample player to go into a filter, out of the filter into a Bode shifter. To the outputs, I have LFOs, I've got mixers, I've got ring modulators, I've got a spring mass resonator, Car Plus Strong filters. You've got a long list of modules that you have here that you can really dig into it. And it's all completely modular, so you can do crazy FM things. The sound design capabilities on this are truly amazing. Down here we have these 6 parameters, and for any Spark user, they would know that when they were back into the studio page, that you've always had these 6 parameters, and then as I change instruments, sometimes you'd see that the names on those parameters would change. Well, what's actually changing are these 6 knobs. And these 6 knobs are actually macros. So I can assign these 6 knobs to any parameter within my modular. And that 6 knobs have then 4 destinations. So I can choose 4 different modules. So this one's going to the sample player's pitch. I can send it to envelope 2 and to the Bode shifter, and I can send it to shift amount. And let's go to envelope 2's attack time. And so now when I turn this one knob assigned here, I can set the minimum ranges, the maximum ranges, I can invert them, and by turning one knob you can get all these different sound design things happening at one time. So it really is, it's mind-blowing what you can do with the synthesizer within this. You can also then rename what you want each of the knobs to say, so that when you call them up you can see what your exact feature is that you have. So Spark2, for existing SparkLE and Spark hardware owners, this is a free update. This free update's going to be the software plus 50 new kits, which is 16 instruments per kit, which is I think 480 sounds if my math is correct, which my math may not be correct at Namm show. but all that's going to be a free update. For people who just want to buy the software, we're going to be selling the software for $169. All the availability on this will probably be end of March.